Yo, what is up? Welcome in everyone. How are we all doing today? What's up? We're back with some more Final Fantasy 16. I know it's been a little bit, it's been like a literal week since I've played 16, but it's fine. Since, like, I ended up doing a, stream parenthetical S on the recent release of Star Wars Battlefront Classic, as those games are very much my childhood and I love them to death. Ooh, hold on, can we upgrade something here? Oh no, this needs 6,000 to be mastered. Okay. Yo! Ryan XLR, what's up, dude? How you doing? Is this the new Final Fantasy? Yes, this is the most recent of the Final Fantasies, which is 16. Yeah, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Okay, yeah. So I still need another 900 to full master Giga Flare. That's good to know. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just had a nice dinner with my girlfriend. We were watching Grey's Anatomy while having dinner, and I'm now here, ready to chill and absolutely get my shit pushed in because I have no idea what's incoming. Cool, yeah. I'm taking it that you have yet to play this game. To that end, have you played a Final Fantasy? Just from the question, I haven't gotcha. Let's see, what was I doing? That's the preferences. Okay. Oh, you've been playing the FF7 remake, part 1. Gotcha. Okay. What do you think of that one? Because I don't know if you can tell, I kind of am a bit of a nerd for FF7.
I can't do it. But you can.
It's pretty good. Yeah, dude, I fucking love it, dude. How far into it are you? I will say I have not played the second part or even started it or anything. I don't even own it.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashyyyk, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Heading into the combat though, isn't that like most action games though? Honestly, say my homie, yo, return to monkey. What's up, dude? How are you doing? All right, let's see. Where are we going? We're going west. All right, so I'm gonna go just down the hall to the left and just head straight over yonder.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't.
I'm being Kingdom Hearts fan. That's how I started to know Final Fantasy. But I thought to actually get into Final Fantasy, so I thought I'd start with the remake. That's fair. That's actually very fair. That's what Hey, yo, thank you. I am flattered by that. I thank you. I'm far from the best, but I do appreciate that. Of all the Final Fantasy games, dude, fucking same, honestly. Like, I am still going, like, honestly, after this, so I've been going through the Pixel remasters recently. I went through 8 on my Switch. Nice. Yeah, I've been going through the Pixel remasters recently, and I left off on 3 before I started, or rather, I finished 3 before I started on 16. And I was thinking initially that I was gonna go like 1 through 6, like from beginning to end, but now that I've been going through this and haven't been doing one thing and another, I'm like, I really, really want to actually, like, after 16, I'm gonna start on Final Fantasy 6 because I would love to do my Kafka voice much more than I usually do. And for good reason at that. Oh, it's so much fun. I remember something ages ago when you were playing Person. Oh shit, that's what, dude. That was like a whole like 1.5 to 2 years ago. Holy shit, you're right. I was like, why do I know your handle? Oh my god, yeah, god damn. Yeah, you came in while me and my brother were going through Persona 5. I haven't played as 14. That's fair. Alright, this is for 2 years, 5 months, and 22 days. Look at that shit. Also, hi Rogue, how are you doing, dude? What's up, what's up? And it looks like it was 2 to 2.5 years. My bad, not 1 to 2 years. It was 2 to 3 years, actually. Fuck. Here we're just over a year. Yo, honestly, like, no matter how long, like, I appreciate y'all for, like, hanging around and whatnot, and regardless as to whether you, like, just only ever spend your time here, or, like, you spend your time elsewhere and then just pop in every so often, like, I appreciate my time with all of you guys, honestly. Because of Overwatch. Yeah, you came in while I was, playing Overwatch. Check it out, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, you did come in while I was playing Overwatch, which is how your handle came about, because I think I was, I think it was Husbanda that was still named, Monkey, or something like that.
Slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
Or, no, he was named Winton at that time, I think.
Reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty.
Oh, damn!
In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
Yo, listen to her. Are you
She
kidding
speaks
me?
the truth, you know.
Yeah.
This here. It's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Is this giving Dragon Age vibes? I actually don't know.
Ah,
I've never
Clive.
played Dragon Age.
I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. I
Honestly.
thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Hi, Ardo. Hi, Squirrel. How you doing, y'all? So, Booba. Oh, my God. I mean, she is the head of a brothel, so Booba is a thing. It'll be a thing. That's good. She's a little sus. She is the head of a brothel. She's also a heavy supporter and investor to the rebellion cause. So, I mean, kind of hard to argue with that logic. Oh, understandable. Exactly! Also, Ardo, were you able to actually check out the whole, like, everything that went on with Bahamut? It's a little sus. I fucking all right. Yeah, how are you doing, by the way, Squirrel? What are you up to, dude? Wait, what are the best Final Fantasy games of recent times? I would say, okay, if you want to go about it chronologically, in terms of what is the most recent that's come out, I would say probably Final Fantasy 16, 14, and 10. However, there is definitely like, depending on your taste of the thing is that every Final Fantasy is different. It's an anthology series, so none of them lead into the next one as a sequel or like prequels of each other, respectively. To that end, that also means each one has been made differently. The only thing that's transferred over are names and maybe battle systems, but that's about it. Other than that, everything else is completely different, like from the story to the world to just everything. Everything is completely different. So as far as that goes, it's like if you're looking to like for what could be the next Final Fantasy or good Final Fantasy to start with, or like the next Final Fantasy to play, I can help point you in the right direction. You know, because I've become fairly well like adapted in knowledge. Like 13 trilogy, it's that's a trilogy that where it's like the first game is not great. The second game is better. A lot of people love 13 too. But people are on the fence about the third of the 13 trilogy, and nobody really likes the first of it. So it's kind of just like it's kind of really hard to like point people towards 13 in some cases, where it's like realistically I will only point people towards 13 if they love digging deep into lore, because the realistic only way to grasp the full experience of FF13 original, like the first of the 13 games, you actually have to do your own personal research through like whatever the game gives you in the data logs as you unlock everything. Yo, Jones, I've been loving 16, dude. Absolutely loving it. How are you doing, dude? I heard the character designer of 10-2 claims 10 and 7 are related, but I'm highly skeptical. It's because there is a character called Shinra in Final Fantasy X-2, in where Shinra is supposedly supposed to be the like guy that starts the whole like Shinra company and whatnot, and but although or rather one of his descendants is the ones that starts it, because he's only a kid, as he will ever so lovingly tell you repeatedly ad nauseum in Final Fantasy X-2. I know much of 13. I played a little bit of the intro, watched a friend play through much of 13-2 story and felt very underwhelmed. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like if you let the story like in the game speak for itself, you're not gonna fully get it. You have to actually you have to be comfortable with doing a lot of digging. You know, the first a few Kayas and then return ZA. Yeah, a lot of people tend to be on the fence, either usually one side or the other with lightning returns. All right, yeah. What are you up to tonight, dude?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
The gameplay looked very boring and repetitive with 13 too. I believe that.
That thing.
Personally, I did enjoy the gameplay for 13. I will say that. The story was abysmal to follow through without reading anything else.
I truly am.
But I found it pretty fun still. Because even though it could seem like repetitive and whatnot, it ends up being like a lot more thinking on the fly than you would expect it to. Like when you actually start getting into the nitty gritty, trying to get good kills and whatnot, and killing very strong opponents. Hi! Hello, Whiskers. Shadow Freedom and Grand Blue fighting versus Rising, and either I suck or my kid stick is dropping him. Oh no! Yes, it is a Maya. Hi, Maya. Kitty cat. Yes, it is a kitty cat. Is you not streaming Rebirth? I don't own it.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Jeez. Yeah, I've been prioritizing getting other games
At least we have an idea
first.
of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
You know where I believe the next game I'm actually going to be getting is probably going to be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Hey. No, we don't eat that. We leave that alone. If you want to hang it up there, you can go ahead. We don't eat what is on the chair.
I assume you have a plan.
Oh shit, wait, how far is that? Oh! Okay. That's actually way further out than I expected it to be. I just made a quarter, switch back, light follow-up. It's not reading, the second input. Oh god,
It was all they
dude.
could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
I'm gonna be watching if he did stream Rebirth. I want to play myself without spoilers. Honestly, same. I have not been watching anybody else's streams that are playing it. I'm like desperately like trying to stay away from anyone that's playing it right now, and I feel so bad about it too. Like for example, for those of you that know Harls, she's been streaming Rebirth, and she switches within the same stream between Overwatch and Rebirth, and I'm like, which one is she streaming right now? I get so hesitant to just insta join her streams because I'm just like, fuck, man. The struggle is real, I know, dude. It's working through Rebirth, nice. To my understanding, it is really good. It does have a cheat option where you can press R1 and direction to cheat out the move, but I'm trying to do the input without the shortcut. That's fair. Just no spoilers. Yeah, no, of course. Like, this is definitely a like no spoilers zone. Like, yes, I am playing through 16, but understandably, I hope you all understand that I am like, this is still my first playthrough, so I will be trying to put things together. And if anybody has just missed out on anything on like previous streams or whatnot, I will do my best to catch him up. So I mean, yeah. Speaking of which, Aruto, you didn't answer me. Did you check out were you able to check out the VOD for the whole Bahamut shtick?
Clive, look.
I see them.
Oh, okay. God damn it. One. God damn it. Three. And one more. There we go. Ha Oh, we got a big boy over here. Ha! Come on. What, that it? Come here! Shit. I did this in the wrong order, but it's fine. Final Kamehameha! I haven't seen it yet. I've been all over the place with distraction. I've been forgetting to go to the Bahamut. Gotcha. Oh, to get to Bahamut. Is it happy for second for what did the Game Awards? He won the Game Awards? Let's fucking go, dude. He deserves it, honestly. Mans does so much fucking work.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
He's deserved every bit of it. Oh, absolutely, yeah, dude.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall.
Gonna have for a little bit
Isn't that
sound
right,
good.
Captain?
Sounds good, Jesus.
Yes, lady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Like I said, I don't think too highly of the game's overall story, but production value and music are the best parts. Oh, for 16? Or...
Our friends seem to have things under
Gotcha.
control.
Oh, that's fair.
For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
It is still a really good game, but yeah, no, I do completely understand. Holy shit, I'm getting so close. Also, if you're wondering what I'm on about, I'm saving up my ability points to max out Giga Flare.
Clive. Go on then. You'll not find a better price than that.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want? And? Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Oh, there's new stuff over here. Okay, cool.
Silk stained red.
I was a kid, but I think I was missing something vital. It was too bleak for me. Okay. Did you try the DLC? I don't know what it contains, but I don't know if it helped out either. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough. Wanting to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though, chances are we'd still be neck deep in a Akashic, had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us. We'll tap you a cask. Of that. And too long? You think the game is too long? I took my copy and then shortly they announced the DLC. Oh no! That's fair. I have an uncanny talent to have shown up when you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rust would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the tool. As for young Oscar, you'll forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield. The Rome has none more worthy than you. Wait. Can we 70 hours to beat 16? Oh, wow. Oh, side quests and most of the bounties. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been doing every side quest and every bounty. The Golden League have put aside the differences for the time being, allowing us all to sip our snake's bit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance, as for years. Well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery? That's right, fucking, oh my god. And your projection. Those stiff limbs of yours. And your countenance. And, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name of Underhill a disservice now, would we? Lubo. I did get impatient towards the end. That's fair. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls. But we are neither of us so naive to think that we've seen the end of the like. Good Felipe has taken to seeing that we're prepared should the ghouls come once again calling. But I oft worry that the rank of a captain has begun to weigh heavy upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine, the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open as to the Vale's doors. That's sweet. You're an impatient rebirth. Set it to easy mode. I guess I don't have a lot of patience in general lately. Oh no. And you set it to easy mode, really? As in, like, you just want to get, like, through the story kind of thing? Or... Like, I do understand the impatience, though, because that's how I felt going through Tales of Berseria, actually. Because I was doing all of the side quests, all of the fun things. I was doing everything I could to experience Tales of Berseria. I was talking to every NPC, and then I hit a point where I'm like, alright, I just want to finish this game.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
It is a bit too easy, though. Oh, no. Ooh, she has the thingy.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back, so. You earned this.
Cool, we get Amber.
All done?
Just double check. Okay, it's just music that I got there. But yeah, I've done every hunt so far, though. Holy fuck, though. Have you beaten this thing? This motherfucker was so hard to beat. Took me like 7 tries. Actually, I don't know if who was harder. If it was, I don't know if Atlas was more difficult or Svarog. I really don't know who was harder to beat.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment? Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm? Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
that's fair.
Right. Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake. Thank you, Otto.
The restored 3 of them pretty much got all the rewards and items. Okay. That's not bad then.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Oh yeah, Clive's
That
voice
is one
actor
of many
does
answers
fucking
that
great.
have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Gav is great too. Fucking love Gav, dude.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Honestly.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh yeah. Hello? Holy shit, there's a lot going on here. Okay. So there's something at the reading table, an eye for an eye. Not to be outdone. On balance. Oh my god, hello side quests. How are you today? You must have been Clive's chambers.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Think you
Okay,
can
good.
help?
There's no side quests elsewhere. But goddamn. Okay, how many new hunts do we got here? Just one. I'm perfectly fine with this, actually. I'm very comfortable with this. Even more so comfortable that it's a C rank. Let's go. Where is it? South of Tabor, Dalmekia. That's Tabor, isn't it? Okay, so no, this is Tabor. I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is Tabor right here, south of Tabor. Okay. All right. That'll have to wait.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Tabor. Oh, Canver is the port. Okay, so Canver is the port. Tabor is going to be still in the middle of the desert. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Let's check out what the fuck all we got going on here. Ooh. Ashen gray. Normal or ashen gray? Yeah, keep him in his normal outfit. I do still wonder how to get more of these, though. Like, I would love to know how to get more glamour stuffs for everyone.
It seems the hideaway is
blasted.
Yo, Wyvern, what's up, dude? How are you doing?
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Okay.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
That's a lot of pages, Wyvern. Good luck with that, dude.
That's one heck of a name, innit?
Dude, tonight, how much have you
To an
done?
old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine.
Okay, fair.
I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
What am I? Clive says at the brothel? No, he did not. Jill would not have had it, dude. Holy fuck, Wyvern. Yeah, dude, you picked one hell of a time to get that shit finished.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Oh yeah, every time.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. as always.
I completed 3 other finals in the last 30 days. Oh, that's good. But holy fuck, dude. Fucking 11 pages? That's so much. That's so much to do. You know, I'm already here. Might as well talk to the old man.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern. Their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
Yeah, a little bit.
The disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
What time tonight is your thing due, wyvern?
Is a storm coming soon? Might be thunder.
Seems the hideaway.
11:59. What time is it for you right now again? What am I gonna do? 8:47. Okay. Talked about calling this a little clutch. Don't you think?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
You lost power last night? No.
There was a trader came
Wyvern, I'm
by,
so sorry.
One of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive.
All
You'll let me
right.
know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
All right. And then I have one more to check out here. Made from scratch, sweet. A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial or aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend the needs of the manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, I prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Ooh. Okay, that's really cool, Wyvern. Okay, so I'll talk to someone here, then I'll go here, and then I'll head out onto the map.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
Damn!
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Getting drained the Dutch Cup because it's fun to make people rage quit with cash shit. I believe that. Script is one vicinity. That is completely up to you, Wyvern.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was?
No, that's fair,
What did
Wyvern.
she ever do to them? It's not right.
Realistically,
No,
as cool as it sounds,
not.
I cannot promise that I will
People
end
do
up reading
things
through
for
it
all
all.
sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well,
Like, it's
I'm going
absolutely
to find
nothing
out.
against you or anything like that. I do promise
trader,
that much.
He said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
dude out here just like, hey, buddy, old pal, old friendo.
I heard the Emperor was
Yeah.
impaled on his own son's spear.
Oh my fucking god.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all straight. I'm telling you, I can fix them.
My friend Betty, eh? Not your buddy pal. Not your pal, amigo. Oh my fucking god. I'm starting to think this fried chicken place uses spices in all their fried chicken, even though it's not stated it's spicy. And rings and popcorn chicken from the place last night, and the Britain got a kick. Really? Do you think it's just an overuse of like pepper or something?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Middledore showed us.
Miss Middledore? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midderdoll's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Alright, sounds good, Wyvern. Jesus Christ.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted.
Kids, yes.
Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
Fucking this whole thing is literally just kids.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
That's
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. and then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
I know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
The
That's
cog
right.
is still on the
We're
table.
Miss Middle's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
He is a good
Until
dad,
then, though,
actually.
do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
The concerned faces. I was wondering about the cog, dude. Same. Fucking same. I guess I'll go this way. Why not?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room, and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines.
Oh.
To anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
I understand Clive is one of the better Final Fantasy main characters along with Zidane. I'd say I love Cloud and I relate to him the most, but I feel Clive just seems more genuine than most. That's fair. I'm actually inclined to agree with you on that aspect. Alright, we cannot teleport anywhere else. Fuck. Alright, I've done everything I can here. So we save. Vivi, best main character. Oh my god, Vivi? I mean, Vivi's cute and all, but I don't know about that. Stop burying words. I hate everything about that emote squirrel. Tonberries have given me such, like, insane PTSD.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Yes, Ardo. Again, you should really see what all transpired with Bahamut, dude. You really should. Motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna teleport here. I'm gonna do these thingies.
I got peppers to numb your tongue.
Oh.
There were ghosts
Oh my
at the
god, I
gates
put my neck real good just now. Jesus Christ.
You needn't fret. The creatures.
Am I going the right way? I am. Cool. Storm without light, you say? I am the storm that is approaching. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I say it like that because we have successfully taken out like all of the crystals in the world. And so a lot of people have become dependent on them for like magic and use of them and whatnot, instead of like trying to come up with just regular technology based off of science. They would use magic.
I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Oh, that's a whole
Thanks,
fucking.
Cal.
Alright. This would be though because my brother got 59. He named Zidane after himself. Named Vivi after me. Oh, that's really cute, actually. I love that. Heard of the DMC5 Virgil song? I don't remember. Maybe Seth needs a refresher. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. Thank you. All right. I got it. I am the storm that is approaching. Yeah. I've buried the light. Gotcha.
This must be our wyvern. All right.
Come on.
Let's get this over with.
Ow.
Nice try.
God damn it. Final Kamehameha! Raptor liver and dragon talon. Cool.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
This is a human on that I watched. No worries, out of the way. You go do your thing, dude. Oh, that's completely obvious.
I think that's everything Wally needs to resurrect her recipe.
Oh, no.
Better head back.
So you let them man the fucking radio while you're driving, basically. And now you're just like, God damn it! Each time you hear like so much else on like repeat or what have you. It's giving me baby fit. Oh no! Gotcha, dude. That fucking sucks.
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place, but... Anything catch your eye? There you go.
My lord Marcus, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
Okay.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord.
That works. We gotta
I
go
shall
to Dalimil
pray
anyways.
for your success and safety.
Yeah, that works out beautifully, actually. Oh my god, there's another side quest over here. Lol. Alright. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be the MSQ area, and there's a side quest over here. Gotcha.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapping from. Perhaps.
There's goods.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Goodness, Brad, I'm so sorry
to have kept you.
I bet. That fucking sucks that you have to rewrite it, dude.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh?
Honestly.
What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Nice, Wyvern. Congrats on
You
building
too,
a PC.
Goods.
Jeez, okay. Alright, I'm already here. I'm gonna go this way.
Ready, go?
Yeah!
Protect the PCs to death. Oh, I bet.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
They do have a mage.
I already
okay.
told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Damn!
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Yeah, kill him. Aw. Stuff they already did. Look, it's fine, Wyvern. It's fine.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican Army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Wyvern, it's fine.
It's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
That's fair.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Sorry, you didn't just under the whole family of the descendants and their ascendants. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on your cow. Look, it's fine, y'all. It's fine.
You fought very
So their parents, their children, grandparents, their pets, their plants, their homes, and the air they breathe. Jesus Christ, Wyvern.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Every molecule.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
The hell it is.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
God damn! Now burn! Final Kamehameha! Now burn! All right. So you can't get a refund on life. What the fuck? Stuff just speed tackling anyways. Yeah, I mean, why not? Oh my god, I'm so fucking close to mastering my freaking Giga Flare.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
Says the one running.
Right now.
Except bad breath confirmed. Look, it's fine. They were so dishonored they got refunded a refund of a refund onto a refund of a refund on their life. Jesus Christ, Wyvern.
Get your
Okay.
filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck! You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, wise words.
Oh, fuck!
And now, it's time to collect.
Oh, fuck. God damn.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
I went morbid fast. Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. Learn his lessons. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Honestly! Fucking honestly! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! That is not at all where I expected that to go. Holy fuck, honestly!
Anything I can interest you in? Here you are.
So it's not Goots was pronounced as Get, not Goots. That's fair.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
That genuinely gave me goosebumps slightly. No, I believe that.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
There was my granny is playing the damn doom music. The damn doom music again. Look, it's fine. Holy shit, though. I did not expect Karen to just get so fucking just. Oh my god. Oh, you a big motherfucker. We got any mages here?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Well, you know what? Fuck you guys. Bye bye. You wanna try me? Ow. I regret nothing. You damn it. Final Kamehameha! Mega Flare! Ah, alright. I didn't get the 6K that I was hoping for.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
Honestly.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Alright. Is everybody around? I think so. Oh no, I gotta go here. Okay. So we're gonna do Martha's Rest first, and then go back to the hideaway, and then continue the MSQ. I need potions.
All for making this town a welcoming place. Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much.
I'm going the correct way. It is this way.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly.
That's fair.
Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
That is also fair.
As it is mine.
Breath of life for flare breath. Interesting. Okay. Alright, now we go back to the hideaway. New quest is available in the light reports. Okay. Let's see if we can, if that's going to be the one that's
So,
available
did
near
you
the
have that word
MSQ.
with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Oh, that looks
And
so
here
good.
we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary.
Hear that, wyvern? Give me your
Shit.
liver.
Might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots.
Aww.
And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
God, dude. I love that, actually.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
Honestly.
That's his maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well.
That's true. Also, hi Raiders, what's up? Oh, just a moment.
He'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Yeah, we stand
Stop
goods
it.
here.
You make me one good eye, mister. Don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
That's fair. That works for me, honestly. So long as the price doesn't go up, I'm fine with that. But yeah, yo, what is up, Raiders? Everybody come in with the Raiders and who I am. Hello, I'm Sephiroth727. I'm a variety streamer that primarily focuses on Final Fantasy content. Tonight, I'm here going through my first ever playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. Hello, hello, hello. For those of you that don't know who Steph-Ryuki is, he seemed to be an absolutely wonderful human being that has raided me in the past. Unfortunately, it was just after I got off for the night. So we just had a whole like moments of like us feeling bad of like like I'm sorry I wasn't like there when you I'm sorry I caught you when you were off. I'm sorry, it's a whole constant thing. So nonetheless, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. What's up, what's up, what's up? How was your stream? Streamer is very sus. Shut up, my oh my god. Yeah, fucking Elden Ring though. Let's go, dude. How's that been treating you? Judge him. No, what the fuck? Did
you see that? Tell me you saw that.
She was Squirrel. Why? Okay, I'm pretty sure this is actually gonna be.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
Okay, so I am right. It is
You
here.
can help.
Cool. That means I can go ahead and sabe, and then continue the main story, and I can go ahead and make my way downtown. Anyways, you're in Mrs. Streamers for why? Streamers Squirrel, no! That's not how we do this. Streamers still gonna cut it with the knife. Oh my fucking god. Look, I only had a word with the head of a brothel, alright? She needed help. There's nothing sus going on here. Alright, where are we going? Alright, so I do have to go across. I'm gonna go actually turn right. There might actually be something there. Then I'll come back around to go left. So maybe
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine. Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Fair. It just finished the main game. Thanks for shit. Nice, dude. What the fuck? Ah! I have no place to. I have no room to fight this bitch. Oh my god.
Caution, brother.
No mistakes.
Oh, you were a big kitty cat. Woo! Oh my god! Ow. Fuck. Ah, fuck.
I needed that.
Fuck. Ah, damn it. All right, here we go. Limit break. Final Kamehameha! There we go. But yeah, congrats on finishing the main game, by the way. That's fucking awesome, dude. A regal sash. Huh? Oh! It's better than what I have now. Yeah, she is croissanted with the long neck.
She is. She looks very comfy. Can you mute for just a second? I have a question about the Walmart order.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah. I didn't want to dox you. So.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's completely fair. But yeah, no, other than that, I think that should be about it.
Bananas. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think just a pair of bananas will do it.
Okay.
If anything, hopefully they don't give us a whole, like, a big-ass bunch again like they did the other time.
Oh my god. It's too many. It's too many bananas.
Even for me, I'm like, I can't go through all that.
Am I doing good on coffee?
Huh?
Am I doing good on coffee?
Yes.
Okay. It's been a while since I made my coffee.
Yeah,
You keep making it for me, so I have no idea where I'm sitting on coffee.
If anything, if it helps you feel better, you can go ahead and just take a look at how much coffee you have.
Well, I mean, yeah, I just figured while I'm standing here, I would ask you.
No, that's fair. Yeah, you have plenty of coffee.
Okay. That's why I buy the big tub.
That's fair. That does help. Yeah, no. Other than that, I can't think of. Oh, did you put the band-aids on there?
Fuck band-aids. No, I didn't.
Can you add them to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you turn off the camera so I can go kiss the cat?
Yes. There you go.
Sorry, everybody. Don't mean to bother you. Hi, baby.
Walking fast and I'm homebound, yes. Okay, if this is a democracy, will I first forward the notion of streamer is very sus for the raid message? Why? I know this game is on my radar to play. Really? Gonna hopefully be back. Gonna grab a snack. Sounds good, dude. Huh. And no, we are not making streamers very sus as the fucking raid message. Are you kidding me?
Why not? You're so sus that you have an emote for it.
I love you.
I love you too.
I know I have an emote for it. Oh my god.
And I love you too, my mice. You be good.
All right. Let us continue making our way downtown. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm just gonna hop on Chocobo. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes! Give me that! Mastered Giga Flare. Yes.
Come on.
I am so hyped for that. You all have no fucking idea. Oh my god.
Time to fight.
Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh, no, I can't. That works. Spectacularly at that, actually. And yeah, by the way, sorry I muted myself, y'all. Faye was asking about some grocery stuff and did not want to dox us. Or even more specifically, me. Oh my god, dude. Ow! Fuck! Jesus Christ! Wait, I hit things down there? Oh, it must have been when I used the thing. Okay.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Much like Clive, but with better manners. Love that.
Farewell.
Oh, they were feeding off a chocobo.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Canberra next. But knowing my luck, the old place would be crawling with the works before I'd even set out my stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is.
Oh my fucking god, that's fair.
Where to next?
Alright, what do we got going on here?
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
Ether flood, goddamn.
There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
That is
Rest well, soldier.
a sentence that I don't think I'm gonna get used to.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Wait, yo, Nopi, what's up, dude? How you doing? We should reveal the special art illustration card for Perrin and her suing Growlith, and I want both now. Honestly, I fucking love Perrin, dude.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Holy shit.
Got here in time.
Doing horribly affected my knee today. Bad. Oh no, dude. I tried to stay off of it. Damn, dude. I hope you recover soon. Fuck, that sucks, man.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
You didn't like break your knee or anything, did you?
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
This is when you decide to use your knee. They don't impact the contaminants. Oh my god.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnes when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
What the fuck do I do here? Really stand? Yeah, I just got back. Oh, welcome back. Blood for the blood gods. Oh my fucking god. Do the thing. Oh my god. Squirrel, why do you have an emote like that? Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Oh my god. I don't. Clive's character to say no. That's fair. Ardo does have a point there.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
I wonder if that's gonna come to bite me in the ass later. Like, genuinely. Oh, I made my decision. So this emote? That's an emote. You kill him for my knee, fucking Christ, dude. Monday stream? Yes! Hello, Bushido.
Ready, go?
How are you today? No fair. What do you mean, no fair?
Yeah.
Oh. Wednesday and the weekend. No. I do. Technically, I'm trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That is my, like, technical, like, schedule. I just can't always keep up that schedule because life is a thing sometimes. We're on a lot sooner. No worries, dude. How are you doing? I'm gonna still be on for like another hour. Oh, give me 1 second. Cool. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Faye sent me a forwarded message essentially from Akira saying that the person that just joined my Discord is suspicious of being
We're nearly there.
what's it called? Oh,
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
a fake artist slash scammer, so to ban them immediately. So I said, cool. So they have been banned from my Discord. Hi, child. No, you cannot have my empty bowl of pretzel dust. I thought I made herbal tea, but I get the feeling there's caffeine in it. Oh no! Oh, I know what I'm doing for the next hour. Yeah, these stuff is things you do for the next hour. I guess.
No need to ride from here.
Hello, little love. You know, we're about to get that taken care of.
There is a residence just inside the city gates.
It's fine.
She awaits us within.
Alright, we got the obelisk. Got the obelisk tormento. Alright, let's talk to this dude over here.
Welcome, welcome.
Diamond sword, second set, diamond armlet, meteor right.
A fine choice.
A desert rose. The shoulders of giants.
Of course. Anything else? Come again.
Cool. I'm just gonna quickly share before I forget. Yes, hello, darling. Oh my God, Ardo.
Yes, the finish is exquisite. These will make us.
Oh, it's right here. Babe, it's up to you if you want to do his Pokemon. We'll just have to do a little bit of a setup. If you want, we can save it for later or something. Sorry. Oh my God.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
No worries.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
Wow.
And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, The Einherja is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
The Agora. Free
But
cities
are
of
we
Canada.
truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
That's fair.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
So for those who don't know,
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
dude with the black
And
hair
Of course, if it is compensation
Odin.
he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
silver hair.
Your ignorance unbecomes you.
It's his right-hand man.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Good fucking luck with that.
Enough. Pathetic creatures.
And
You should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
He literally killed everyone in that room with the one Zentetskin.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
His lackey, yeah. Okay, yeah.
To what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go plug my phone in. You just let me know when you want to do the Pokemon thing.
Okay.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
That's fair.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
That's also fair.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Ah, yeah, they fucking. Oh, yeah, they absolutely are fucking. She getting that Phoenix D.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
Yote absolutely getting down with that Phoenix.
Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she can.
Okay, we got 2 side quests here. Cool.
It's for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Pokemon time? Yes. Give me just a moment. Okay, table. Cool. The Pokemon is Maya, always. And speaking of which, she's actually, I know I'm actually covering her right now, but... Right there. Yep, exactly. She saw me point at her. She's right there. Right there. This whole loaf is her. It's not supposed to be easy. I know. What does Maya evolve into? Maya evolves into... I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. Alright, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just rolling on a randomizer so that way I can pick a good Pokemon to have Faye guess. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. Okay, let's see. Babe. All right. Okay, then is it whatever it is? Is a thing for a cloud. Honestly. We're also playing Who's That Pokemon? Faye, I do not hear you if you are talking.
Well, that's because you were talking, so I was being quiet. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I absolutely can. Alright, cool. So, for those of you that have not tried this before, basically the name of this game is Who's That Pokemon? Oh, we can hear you, Faye. Yes. So, I'm gonna give Faye a Pokemon for them to describe, and you guys in the chat will be the ones to guess what Pokemon it is that Faye is describing. And that is basically the name of the game. Whoever can get it, well, props to you. Alright, sending the pictures in just a moment. Actually, hold on, I should probably just send it via Discord because that'd be much simpler.
Multiple pictures?
Because I don't know which one that's like a great angle for this one. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I had a feeling you would get a react like that.
I don't even know where to. What the fuck? It's like.
It sounds promising. Yeah.
I don't. It's like a weird spiky oval got an infection. It's like you know in Alien the things that burst out of your chest. It's got 3 of those. They're mini versions of himself.
A squirrel got it. It's feral thorn. Yeah, Ardo and Nopu were very close to Ferrocene, but no squirrel got it. It's feral thorn.
Wow, that went a lot faster than last time.
It did. Oh my god. That was not a description that I would have ever thought I would have heard.
I didn't know how the fuck to describe that. What
Oh
the
my
fuck
god.
is that thing?
It's a grass and steel type Pokemon. Also, for reference of what I sent them, it's a spiky ball with tentacles, yes. For reference of what I sent them, I don't know if you can see that. Right there. That's what I sent with those 3 pictures.
I mean,
Spiky
like,
oval with an infection, is that what she said? Yes.
That is what I said.
Poor Oh, so use flamethrower, fire punch. Probably flamethrower since it does have the iron barbs ability. So, physical contact, not recommended.
What generation is that from? I have
5.
literally never seen that.
It's black and white. And it's also in the DLC for Sword and Shield.
Where?
It's in the second DLC. You can find it just existing in the small cave near the big ass tree.
The cave with the first legendary?
Yep.
I swear to God I didn't see a single one of those in there.
There usually is only like one roaming about, and you did catch it from my memory.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
I don't believe you. Did I say what the fuck when I saw it?
I don't remember, honestly. I think you did, because it was walking around on its limbs, and you were like...
Ew! No! Ew! No!
Exactly.
Oh! No, it should not walk on those. It should, like, float and wave them around chaotically.
No, it does actually walk on them.
No, I don't. I really don't like that.
I Cinemax, I have a shiny Ferrothorn. What? Really? What color is shiny Ferrothorn? Back to playing Stardew. Have fun, Dopey. Like, that's how its tentacles are thick.
Stardew. That sounds fun. I want to play Stardew.
I believe that. We haven't played that in a little bit.
That's true.
Thick tentacles, yes. God.
Ew.
That makes me want calamari again.
Agreed. Bad Ardo. Gross.
I'm actually hungry now. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up. I love you, babe. I'll be out there to get some snacks and something to munch on here in just a sec.
Okay. Love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye.
And send me to Horty. Tell everyone there's Horty too. Yeah, that's actually completely correct, actually. I never thought of that. When sending someone to Horty Jail, you're just sending them to be amongst peers. That is true, we are rescuing ourselves, but you sent them to be amongst peers. Is it really isolation though? Or is it an orgy? An isolated orgy, okay. Hey, that dude hung out with the prostitutes. Look. She gives us money. Alright. I'll be back in just a moment. I am gonna take a quick pee break, and then I'm gonna go ahead and actually pee break, snacks, and I'll be back to do the side quests here, and I'll wrap up stream after that. So yeah, I'll be back in just a moment, y'all. Yo, I am returned. Just gonna safety save. No seriousness, whatever people think of the person called the Christ, I do love this message, or love his message of empowering women. Wait, I don't know. Wait, what are you on about? What? I'm trying to pay your farm tax. What do you mean?
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast...
Thank you for that, Otto.
Now, that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
What that means... this. There we go. We good?
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Stop biting me! I'm gonna silly kitty, honestly. She is a silly kitty. Alright, how the fuck do I get up there? Never mind, I found my answer.
Careful how you pack that leather.
You there! The strap. Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant graybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Right. Okay, I was trying to remember where the other one was gonna lead me. Okay. Oh, cool. I can actually go south, too. Wizened windbag. Look, it's fine.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
Okay. Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So this is the southern one.
That
That means, okay, so there's one there.
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
Oh, and there's the other one. Okay. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise to her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the skies turned.
Thank you for the deal.
Wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
That's a move. Also, that's a chest.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
The great good Mughal guardians.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times.
Oh.
Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
Huh.
Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions.
That's cool as fuck, actually.
Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Huh. So we'll go
Too
back
many
to Sniper.
stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
What all did you get for a snack? And we got a goblin coin. All right. Then we're going to teleport over here. Yeah. Yeah. Slay a dread Avis. Okay. I was hoping it said, look for a dead Avis. Dead Avis would have been fine, because that's easy enough. We just find the carcass, pillage it, and then Bob's your uncle. But no, we gotta actually kill a fucking dread Avis, which sounds like a pain in the ass, I'm gonna be honest. That's an entire ass Republican war panther.
Easy.
And I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Neck. This way. No diver. Oh, thank God I picked up a stray potion. It was gonna bug me to no end that I didn't have, that I wasn't capped out on my HP.
Time to fight.
Is that it right there? The Dread Avis? Oh, you are a beefy bitch. That is a beefy bitch. Alright. Yep, here it is.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Too slow. Let's try. Woo!
Mega Flare! Oh god. Woo! God damn.
Nice try.
Woo! I had a good last minute dodge there. Come here. Burn! Final Kamehameha! Ooh! Ava's skin. Cool. And a dragon talon. Cool.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
That's fair. I do not blame you for that at all, Clive.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg.
Yeah?
Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Here, take a look at my wares. Of course.
Alright, quickly saving. I'm gonna do that C rank hunt really quickly, and then I'm gonna go ahead, heal up, come back, and then log off for the night. Oh, okay.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
Wow.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
I'm down with
Pray
Morales.
accept this token.
The Phoenix down
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
Oh, that's
if
cool.
there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Alright, I need to go south of Tabor, so...
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under siege.
I'm gonna go this way.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Alright, hush, Joshua. Ooh, it might actually be there. Ah, you can't get by me without me noticing a fucking boss arena when I see one. The pack. The pack. Anyways. Woo! Got 2 levels out of that one. Alright. Fuck it. Burn! Final Kamehameha!
You lose.
Hi, Maya. Whew, there we go.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
That's a cute puppy. That is a cute puppy. Come here. Where are you? There you are.
Get it, boy! That's better.
All right. Let's see if there's anything else here really quickly. I just want to take a quick look-see. It doesn't seem like there's anything else here from what I'm seeing. Okay. I'll just teleport back and we will call it a stream there. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Are you buying or
Yeah.
selling?
Meow. Meow.
Anything else? A fine choice.
Meow. 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 She looks like she wants to jump on top of this so bad. And then she keeps meowing, like her tail is just like shh, like a fucking snake. Meow. And there she goes. Hi, Maya. Hi. Paw. Hey, why are we biting? I didn't even do anything. I've done nothing to you. I have done nothing. I do not deserve to bite. Cat sent a sus. I fucking why?
Take care.
No, just no. I don't want it. Alright. Hi, Maya. Hello there, child of the abyss. Hey, hey, no, we don't bite that. Why are we biting me? I didn't even do anything. Do you see me doing anything to you? Do you see me doing anything to you? Gato. Me cut, me bite. Honestly, though. No, actually, like, sincerely, she really isn't much of a biter. She's... like, she might paw and stuff like that, but, like, no. It's only if you're really, like, messing with her that she'll start, like, actually trying to, like, play/attack you. And she tries to bite me to say no. I wonder if they have a level 60s for Mikako Kagura. I guess my only guess is use another Mikanko Kagura or use 2 of the non-ritual Mikankos, since they're both level 3s. So I mean, that is my only guess on that. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and head out here, y'all. I had a phenomenal stream. It was oodles of fun tonight with a cat and actually, you know what? Hang on. There we go. And then I can just move this like right here. There we go. So, there we go. So now y'all can see that. I think there's something to rise hard already, but they're kind of fucked looking at Arise when you're gonna go to Chang. Oh, okay. What's for I don't know. Yee. So yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday with I'm just gonna be like continuously spamming more 16 until I otherwise feel like it. So yeah, with that being said, thank you everybody so much for coming by. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful rest of your night and morning, and I'll see you guys next time. Later. Say bye, my. Bye. Bye, my. Oh, does it good, my. Oh, does it good. Does it good, my. Okay, I'll fix here. I'm sorry. I'm fixing your head. What? Can I? Why?